MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Brewers. Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 3-0 to him now. Here's the 3-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In is Christian Yelich. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. Here's Ryan Braun now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Aguilar brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Into the bound. Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Herrera.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Herrera's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nelson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. On the ground up the middle. Shaw has it. One there. On to first. The double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this will be a base hit as they too have played a run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. 2 hits in 7 tries. 1-0 the count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box. Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Franco over at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Manny Pena, his past line against Aaron Nola. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. High in the air down the right field line. Bautista on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. A windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Aaron Nola goes down for the second out in the bottom half. No balls in his. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Nelson waits on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This one's down to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. Luis Avila. He's going to come on.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
From the stretch, Cain runs. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Cain leads off second with nobody out. Struck him out. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
After it is Hoskins. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Standing in, Travis Shaw. In previous matchups with Luis Avila, he's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but he is in there. So striding in, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Shaw gloves it. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Franco, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Cesar Hernandez would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Second baseman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a single in his first try.
First baseman. Jesus Aguilar.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pop high in the air. Hernandez is there. 1 down. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here comes another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Settling in now, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, the switch hitter has Dribble Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ramos On at first, nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Luis Avilan. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. And that's the third out. Digging in, Manny Pena. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is skied into short left center. Cabrera onto the grass, 1 out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't get him. In is Christian Yelich. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Aguilar in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Shaw fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time. Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to get the call in something of a surprise.
Now pitching for the Phillies, Number 58.
Here's the pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. Now here it comes. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jesus Aguilar is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Michael Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball and a strike. Franco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Now with the plate, Corey Knebel comes on. Now ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Still even at 2-2. Aguilar is over to take a look. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
As Drupal Cabrera waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Scott Kingery will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Justin Bour will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Xavier Cedeno will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. Pat Neshek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number
93. Pat.
Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Manny Pena. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista has a read on it. 2 gone. Striding in, Xavier Cedeno. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cabrera ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In now is Lorenzo Cain. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still 1-2. To first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased. On the double, Joaquin Soria takes over for pitching duty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is in is Christian Yelich. Adam Morgan been summoned from the bullpen.
Number 46.
First pitch on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The wind up and the 0-1. Nope. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera backhands it deep in the hole. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So coming to the plate, Ryan Braun is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sharp ground ball to third, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. The 3rd baseman Mike Moustakas now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Yelich at second. Aguilar at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, and it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that in. Here's Carlos Sanchez.
For the Phillies. First baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
King patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Aguilar is there for it. 2 down. And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air to center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Hoskins, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping.
Batter, catcher, Joaquin Soria.
Domingo Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. Josh Hader comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one in the extra inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's 1 away. Into the box now, Adam Morgan. Aaron Altair will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Again, a 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Altair is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1-1, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Aguilar has a play. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Luis Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch.
Number 57, Luis Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
To 2-2 now. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll reach first safely. At the plate, Christian Yelich. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's a .375 hitter. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. To Cabrera for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Shaw leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's the 1-out single. Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here as with the potential time. Jeremy Jeffress enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Chop to third. Tough to get to. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now, Mike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Shaw has it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Bronco. He gathers the throw. It's late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 2 for 3. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And there's one gone to start the night. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Pierce on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Santana.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. 1 out. Now at the plate, Steve Pierce.
First baseman number 25.
First pitch coming, here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Now a swing and a miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's just 1 for 6. Hernandez on second. Ramos on at first with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Shoots this one over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
In there, a base hit.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
Vasquez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Rodriguez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Herrera's off and running. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he is in there. On the move again from first. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
On deck, Carlos Santana. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 41.
One set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run.
Third baseman, number 7.
Riding in once again, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He popped out in his first trip. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bautista coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
0-1, here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runner's on his way to third. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Snap throw to first. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. At the plate, Steve Pierce. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
25. Steve Pierce.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. Bautista coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Vasquez. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses, throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Missed with a slider.
you know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Leading off the inning, Nick Pivetta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So one away now, and that'll bring in the two-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 1 for 2 in this one. It's a swinging bunt up the line. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Tommy Hunter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 96.
Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. High and deep to right. Back goes Bautista. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's J.D. Martinez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. To Cabrera for 1 on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's Steve Pearce now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he is tagged out here. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And he's safe. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Del Franco. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. 3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner will score from second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Drew Pomeranz, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Number 31, Drew Pomeranz.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Cabrera there for this one is short. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He went down on strikes last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Next, the hit will be the pitcher, Drew Pomeranz. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Down and away, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's leading off the inning, Tommy Hunter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Nick Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He'll try again, 1-2. Popped him up. Bogaerts is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jose Bautista, 0 for 2 for him to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Right there for strike one.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Comes set and the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Very weakly on the ground. Altair leads off first with one away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 1-0.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
The tying run is in to score from second. So striding in, Carlos Santana. Pomeranz sets. First pitch on the way. And he pops it up. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire this. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tight. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Dominguez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. So 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Michael Franco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner. So it's not enough. Matt Barnes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. He's set, here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. Hard hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Throw into second. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Right over the middle, knee high. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he'll get in there safely. Settling in now, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Craig Kimbrell enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ford bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 25th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Victor Arano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Drilled to the left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Shot weakly to the left. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A little bouncer. He'll try it again from first. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Running yet again for second. Pitch inside. The throw. And it's behind the runner to first. The 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Rafael Devers will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. A ball and no strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Now batting. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Striding in to start the ninth. Aaron on
the bottom of the ninth for the Phillies. Right fielder, Aaron.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through. One ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Ball three. 3-0. One out, nobody on. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Herrera leads off second with one gone in the inning. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Carlos Santana is on deck. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. So stepping in, Carlos Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in.